might be thinking, is winter a bad time to buy a home? Will I be missing out on options if I don't buy a home during the peak spring season? Well, the answer might surprise you. Hi, Emily Farber here, your favorite Iowa YouTubing realtor. I make videos all about real estate to help people just like you make smart decisions when it comes to buying and selling homes. If that's your sort of thing, be sure to hit the red subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you don't miss out. While it is true that spring and early summer typically bring an influx of listings, it's not all roses for home buyers because the peak market we see in the spring also brings more competition, aka those other buyers who want to buy the same house you want and in turn drive those prices higher. According to the National Association of Realtors, home sales peak during the warmer months and then decline a bit in the fall and winter. It's a cycle we see year after year. This seasonal downshift as the weather turns cooler creates opportunities that many buyers just overlook, especially following an election year like the one we are in, when the market uncertainty finally begins to settle and activity picks back up. Most buyers I know feel like they need any advantage and a bit of luck that they can get because it's rough out there, especially for first-time home buyers. Think about it this way. Buying a home in the off-season, well, it's like going to Costco on a weekday rather than the weekend. Shorter lines, fewer people blocking up your way. Well, some buyers wait for the rush of the spring market because it aligns easily with school schedules, rental leases, and the greatest number of options to look at on the market. Flexible and savvy buyers discover that the quieter and colder months could be the best time to find and buy a home. And here's 5 reasons why. 1. Motivated sellers are open to negotiation. Look, sellers who list their homes in the off-season usually are doing so out of necessity, such as job relocations, personal circumstances. All of these things make them more motivated to sell. They are just throwing it out there to test the market. Now, these sellers know that November through February is not the easiest time to sell a property. And as a result, they are eager for an offer and usually willing to negotiate in order to close the deal. This motivation can translate into better deals for buyers, including lower prices, closing cost assistance, or flexibility in other terms. During fall and winter, sellers need to be more conservative in their pricing strategy and more open to negotiation. Unlike spring sellers, who often want to shoot for the moon and then sit back and wait for those buyers to come rolling in. 2. See the home in the worst weather. Viewing homes during the off-season allows you to assess how the property performs under harsh weather conditions. You can observe how well a home is insulated. You can see how effectively the heating system functions and whether there are any issues with drafts or air leaks. These insights can be valuable in ensuring that your new home will be comfortable for you year-round. Now, a few words of caution. Snow on roofs. When a roof is snow or ice covered, home inspectors are going to be unable to walk that roof and spot visual surface defects. The sweet spot with this consideration is shopping in the off-season, but before there is snow cover on the roof. Another thing to think about is the air conditioning. Most experts say that running an air conditioner when the outside temperature is below 60 degrees Fahrenheit can potentially damage the system. So many home inspectors will not test air conditioners in the winter. One way you can overcome this gap in your home inspection is to ask the seller for a home warranty to cover you should you discover that the AC is not functioning properly when the weather warms up. 3. Potential for those end-of-year financial benefits. Purchasing a home before the end of the year can offer tax advantages, such as deductions for mortgage interest and property taxes, which can be beneficial when you're filing your income tax return. Additionally, builders looking to close out their inventory before the end of the new year might offer incentives on those new construction homes. 4. Prices tend to tick up each spring, and they tick up even higher after an election year. Consider buying in the off-season because you know that the prices are just going to go up. Historically, the housing market sees a boost in activity once the election uncertainty subsides. Data shows that sales volume and home prices typically experience an upswing after presidential elections. This is because consumer confidence returns and more buyers enter the market. Data also shows that home prices tend to tick up each spring. New year, new price. 5. The pressure cooker of real estate is dialed way down. When you're shopping in a hoppin' spring market, that was good, you've got a lot of pressure from your competition you're facing with other buyers. And that translates into being forced to make quick decisions, reduce negotiation power to the point of possibly finding yourself having to offer over list price in order to win the deal, or limiting to eliminating your ability to do inspections. You're going to be giving away your ability for negotiating back and forth. You're going to find yourself in the position of having to make your very best offer right up front. If this sounds like a scary imbalance of power to hand away, you're not wrong. But that's what happens when you have to compete against other buyers for the same property. The answer is to do your home shopping when other buyers are not in the market. And the best time to do that is typically the winter months. While the off-season may not be the traditional time to buy a home because the weather's not the greatest and many people are distracted by the holidays, it actually presents a unique and advantageous opportunity for smart buyers. The perks of off-season buying mean that you can find the right home with less stress, less pressure, and potentially better terms for you. So, what do you think? I'm filming this video in December, and I am wondering, have you ever or are you currently shopping for a home? Tell me about your experiences down in the comments. Hey, it's been fun, and I'll catch you later.